is your 13th Bassmaster event. And for Lucky 13, you couldn't pick a better one than the Grand Championship of Bass Fishing. And you say you feel like you got a shot at really winning this thing.
You bet. I come in here with a lot of confidence. I know the lake real well. I've got a many a tournament day here. Springtime's not my forte, but this one's going to line up because of the colored water and the shallow aspect of things. I feel like if I can cover enough water and not have to be fishing behind somebody a lot, I got just as good a chance to win this as anyone.
And now you qualified for this through the nation, and it's got to be an awesome dream come true to come here. I mean, there's Kevin Van Dam right there, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, yeah, as a kid growing up, I followed these guys on the internet, you know, watching it on TV and everything, and pulling up, being in the boatyard next to KVD is a pretty cool experience.
The ultimate dream would be not just to fish with Kevin, but to beat Kevin Van Dam.
That's right.
How are you going to do it, man? What's up?
You know, this right now, the fishing here on Grand is a little tough with this cold, muddy water, but I think I have a game plan. I'm not going to say exactly what I'm going to do, but I can show you a few baits that I'll throw. This is actually a brand new spinner bait that nobody else actually has. The cool thing about it, it's called a Mega Chomp spinner bait. It's got a little clacker blade right here, and there's no other spinnerbait on the market that has this. So for me, in this cold, muddy water, I think the clacker blade is going to be very key for me to give it that extra thump and for the fish to feel it and hear it as well.
My game plan kind of got modified from what I hope would be the scenario when I got out here. Half the lake would be stained, half of it would be clear. That didn't pan out at all. The whole lake is stained. The only clear water you find is in the very backs of the creeks, and the fish just aren't there yet. So, you know, maybe there's a creek or two that has them. I didn't find those creeks, but for the most part, every creek I went into, I didn't find squat in the backs of them. And that kind of killed a lot of, you know, my strategy, because I like to jerk bait. I like throwing clear water baits. And that's not going to be the case. You're just going to have to adjust to the conditions and hope for the best.
Dylan's used to now. This is Lake Okeechobee guy, and usually these guys come down here to Okeechobee in the winter, and they're just in awe. Where do I begin? They're lost. Now, it's been flipped on its head. Do you feel that way this week up here?
A little bit. It wasn't what I was expecting. You know, I read a lot about the previous 2013 Classic. I've been here one time in the summertime before. But yeah, really, it threw me for a loop. I wasn't exactly expecting to see what we saw. I figured the water would be cleaned out a little bit. I knew it was going to be cold. It's Oklahoma. It's February, March, you know, so I knew the water temp was going to be low. But, you know, and I actually feel like it helps me a little bit better. I like fishing dirty water, and it's going to put them on the bank. At least that's what I'm hoping for. You know, so I would rather fish it the way it is now than be here in 2013, because it's about 40 degrees warmer for me tomorrow morning at takeoff than it would be for them back a couple years ago. So, but no, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, you're not a rookie at this. Still one of the young guys. This is your second Classic, second go-around. What did you learn from your rookie experience that's going to help you here this week?
You know, I'm just a lot more relaxed. Definitely a lot more relaxed this year. I feel like I can concentrate on fishing and not so much about worrying about media day. I didn't stress out about this. I know what to expect. You know, it's just a day where all the media is here, and it's a good day to learn about us, learn about all the guys, and it's a really cool experience. So I'm just more so having fun this year than I was last year.
Of course, by the time Denny Brower was a crusty old vet up here a couple of years back, I'd asked him on one of the Classics. I said, man, you know, Denny, I was like, man, what's, you know, Classic? Well, he said, man, look, it's a doggone 50-boat club tournament with a circus attached to it. So you kind of feel like that when you get on the water. It's just, man, let's just go fishing.
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm definitely relaxed anytime I get on the water. Once you start fishing, we definitely calm down. But I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't put a little extra effort into the Bassmaster Classic, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I mean, it comes around once a year, and if you win this, it's huge for your career. So, yeah, there's a little more to it than that, but definitely more relaxed this year than I was last year.
Have you found a little something here that you can kind of hang your hat on, feel comfortable with?
I think so. I mean, I have not had a good practice, but I do have a game plan, and I really feel like it's the way I'm going to fish. I really feel like it's how I need to fish, given my circumstances, to have the best shot I can at catching big ones. And I plan on fishing pretty shallow for the most part of the day. I've got a couple places I'm going to start that are a little deeper in the morning, just because I really think the shallow bite's going to pick up as it warms. But yeah, I mean, I've got a plan at least.
So, well, that wraps up the 2016 Media Day prior to the 2016 Bassmaster Classic here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Action going to take place out there on Grand Lake. The lake is at full pool. It's a little stained as conditions are improving every day, and this lake could bust loose and put on a show for us this week. If not, most of the guys are saying fishing was slow during the practice rounds. Still a lot of quality bass in Grand Lake, though, and if one guy can catch 5 a day, he'll really put on a show. In fact, one of the guys speculated that it may not even take a limit every day, assuming that the fella catches the right bass. And some of the guys think they're on those kind of fish, and they're going to swing hard. And with this many guys taking their best shot at it, somebody's going to catch them. So we're in for an exciting tournament. Join us for daily weigh-in coverage Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and let's find out who's going to be our 2016 Bassmaster Classic champion here on AnglersChannel.com.